Stephanie looked at me across the minimalist dining table, gestured toward my calloused hands with her wine glass, and casually suggested I pack my bags because my rural energy was suffocating her carefully curated home. I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I quietly finished my meal, folded my linen napkin, and arranged for a midnight departure back to the dirt she so deeply despised. 90 days later, a corporate zoning board exposed the true value of that exact dirt, and the life she had meticulously built collapsed in a single afternoon. I am 61 years old. For 38 of those years, my life has been defined by the seasons, the unpredictable weather, and the 40 hectares of soil I inherited in a rural area most city people couldn't even find on a map. I am a farmer. I have dirt permanently etched into the deep lines of my palms, a slight limp from a tractor accident a decade ago, and a wardrobe that consists entirely of faded flannel, thick denim, and steel-toed work boots. Those 40 hectares weren't just dirt. They were a generational legacy. My grandfather cleared those fields by hand. My father bled into them. I knew every slope, every drainage ditch, and every acre of timber bordering the state highway. I understood the earth, and the earth provided. It provided enough to send my only son, Kevin, to a prestigious university in the city. That was where he learned how to wear tailored suits, speak fluently in corporate jargon, and gradually forget the smell of rain on dry soil. Kevin was the golden child of my life, the boy I had sacrificed my own youth for, working 18-hour days during harvest season, so he would never have to worry about student loan at NS. Kevin married Stephanie 5 years ago. Stephanie is 34, a senior marketing director for a mid-sized tech firm, and a woman who measures human worth entirely by aesthetics, zip codes, and job titles. She was the kind of woman who aggressively considered herself self-made, conveniently ignoring the fact that her parents had financed her entire existence until she was 20. To Stephanie, I was never a father-in-law. I was a gritty, unpolished prop she occasionally had to endure during mandatory holidays, a living, breathing reminder of her husband's blue-collar origins, which she had spent her adult life trying to bleach out of him. Behind my back, she had already begun a subtle smear campaign among Kevin's affluent friends, painting me as an uneducated burden who simply didn't understand the complexities of modern, civilized life. Kevin, to his credit, tried in the beginning. But slowly, insidiously, over the years, he learned the ultimate survival tactic of the passive spouse: total silence. He became a ghost in his own marriage, nodding along to her sharp comments, pretending not to hear the quiet, calculated insults she lobbed in my direction. The incident that broke the camel's back happened during a rare visit to their city. I had traveled down for my granddaughter's 4th birthday. I didn't want to intrude on their high society weekend, but Kevin had practically begged me on the phone. "Just a weekend, Dad," he had said, his voice sounding thin and tight. "It'll be good for the kids." I should have heard the sheer exhaustion in his tone. I arrived on a Thursday evening, carrying a handmade wooden rocking horse I had spent 3 grueling months carving and sanding in my shed. Stephanie barely looked at it. She immediately placed it in the dark corner of their garage, muttering something under her breath about the natural wood finish not matching the nursery's carefully selected muted pastel palette. I swallowed the insult. I told myself what I always told myself: you are here for the kids. You are here for Kevin. But Friday night was the breaking point. We were sitting at dinner.